The last couple of times I filmed, I wore my hair back or up, and I know why, because I'm sweating profusely. I'm fiddling with my hair because I'm hot. It's also like a nervous habit. Hi. Hello. Hi. Hello. There's like a certain subset of people that jive with me and who I am, and then there's a bunch of people that really just don't. Like, you love me or you hate me, kind of a thing. I've been really introverted my whole life. I was painfully shy. Now it would be called probably selective mutism if someone bothered to take me to get diagnosed with something. I had the peculiar capacity for learning, especially when it came to understanding, you know, just the educational system in general. Most of what I do in life is just to manage my intense anxiety about things, at least externally. My friend Tom, what's up, bitch? Wanna stop by? I will stop filming to hang out with my Tom. Yeah, you gotta make time for your friends. What allegiance do you owe a community that doesn't make you feel welcome or include you, or even actively moves to exclude you? As Spock put it so eloquently, the needs of the many outweigh the needs of the few, or the one. Jokey jokes, that's how I cope. What comes to mind for me when I say alienation and not having a community is domestic violence. You know, I've had people ask me to talk about the 10+ year relationship that I've referred to on the page. I've memed, if you can laugh at it, you can live with it. The father of my children. I don't want to disparage him, but unfortunately probably anything that I say about him is he's gonna take it and process it and use it against me in some way. So I have to be super careful about how I go about talking about that. I'm gonna probably just restrict myself to talking generally about domestic violence. One of the primary features of a relationship where domestic violence and power and control dynamics are involved is social isolation. Either the couple is socially isolated as a unit, or one particular member of the couple is very socially isolated. Oftentimes they're isolated not only from a circle of friends, but also family. And that's more true, I think, as time goes on, because people who love you can't stand to watch you in a relationship that's killing you. And I have mad props for my therapist. I originally got hooked up with her through the domestic violence center in my city, and a grant funded our therapy sessions for a long time, maybe like 9 months. But I've been seeing her since 2011, and she specializes in supporting people who are in, you know, abusive relationships and domestic violence situations. Not just about participation. I mean, as a person that is well educated, I know how you can be geographically and institutionally trapped in certain circumstances. I know. The political allegiance of the majority of the local government leaders and law enforcement officers really dictates how effectively domestic violence is managed. Power and control. I will say it every video because it is something that has defined my life up until this point, and it continues to define my life. Regardless of my desire to participate in it, I'm stuck in it. This is my reality, whether you think that's my fault or not. It's funny, people, they're like obsessed with blame. Like, who's at fault? Snowflake, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Hurling ad hominem insults to create an objectified projection of that other human being that you can just denigrate, insult, dehumanize, create the out group and that other, the liberal, the Trump supporter that you can destroy without any feelings of guilt or shame. You know, that's what happens when you live with abuse. You become like a thing that's used to pantomime and act out a drama that's going on inside some person's head that you may not even have any idea what the fuck is going on in their head. But you're stuck in it because they are bigger than you and stronger than you and have more access to things than you do, like money, social support, the ability to own property, good credit. And power and control, like domestic violence, abuse, all that stuff happens at so many levels. Interpersonally between two people, internalized, which is what allows somebody to be abusive. And then it can also be demonstrated at an organizational level, at a job. We like to pretend that we are civilized, and we're not. We just have more layers on top of our animal nature that we use to justify the very basic impulses to dominate, fuck, hoard shit, even if there's no famine. For an update on my life, since you have invested yourself in me thus far, I have applied to jobs and applied to different grad programs, and I'm not going to say where on this particular channel. Big ups to you. I haven't heard anything back. I'm poor. If you would like to donate money to help me survive until such time as I have regular income, I would really appreciate it. Anything helps. Please subscribe for more vlogs every Friday. I really appreciate it. I'm a little self-conscious about my weird faces because somebody commented that they felt like it was like cringy, and I've been cringy my whole life.